All right, so I want to take a look at, now obviously I'm not the creator of the deck, I'm going to make all my citations. So when we look at Magnetics 4-color, I almost want to call it aggressive or like a 1-2 punch kind of deck. So to look at these decks, we're going to do, you hit play online, you see a little bracket up there in the top right hand corner next to the flashing shop icon. Click on that, go to the ended constructed event, rounds info, scroll down here, there we go, magnetic. Now you see right there where it says copy deck and like has a couple cards, we click on that, brings up their deck list. So you can see that this is primarily a Wild Sage deck, but it's not like the ones you're used to. I want to start, actually let's just start right at the top. So we got Avenging Angel, the full 3 count. This has a lot of things going for it. One of the main ones is that it's Blitz. It's airborne and it's Blitz. And you'll see a lot that seem to be coming back up about Blitz and ambush and stuff like that. It's also good because it controls return fire. If they don't deal with this, then they kind of skip an attack phase. And that can be detrimental when you see how much damage this thing can deal out. I'm hopefully going to get some games to show you that. Divine Judgment 2 count. It's a catch-up. And with the number of ambush or ways to play your champions on your opponent's turn, clearing the board in a bad situation, especially if you're staring down tokens, you need to have a clear path to victory on this. Now, Resurrection Singleton, I think it's fine. I don't think it's the end-all, be-all. Like, obviously, as a one of it, just kind of there. It has the necessary draw, too. And sometimes just timing windows are awesome. You'll see that if you have a carryover, like you put a champion to play or you had one that survived from your opponent's turn, you keep your gold open, you go in for the attack for the kill. They decide they're going to just straight out shoot, say Drain Essence or whatever it is, Bitten, those sorts of things. If you have your 1 gold open and this champion has Blitz, pull right back into play. It's not the absolute greatest play ever, or sometimes even on your opponent's turn, they don't want to trigger some of the necessary payoffs on some of their kill-alls, like maybe where they have Apocalypse or something like that. Bring it right back. As a one-of, I don't mind it being there. Brave Squire. Here's kind of like, I think this is one of those they kind of worked backwards. Now, if you remember our Quickening deck, which was a sort of retrofit of one of Tom Sorensen's decks from like 2016, this is surprisingly good. You have the fact that it's a zero cost, as I click right off, you have the fact that it's a zero cost event, gives 5 to the front and makes it unbreakable. Yes, you get a token and that sometimes matters, but this deck is mostly about putting damage and punching through. Final task. This has a twofold use. One, obviously, yes, you can bring back your guys. It gives them Blitz. Okay, fine. Steal one of their guys. Like if they have a Kong in their discard or a Sea Titan, something like that. But 2, this dovetails with Juggernaut because it breaks at the end of the turn. The Juggernaut is unbreakable on your turn. Same thing with Drinker of Blood. You can actually get the creature back, the champion back, and it stays with you. Obviously, a 3 count, pretty good. Zombie Apocalypse, one of, clears out a lot of fodder. Also, you're running a lot of champions, so getting a bunch of 2/2s is not the absolute worst thing, and has the necessary draw too. Double Wither, well, they are 0, and they clear out tokens when needed. Many times, maybe you'll kill their Muse, you'll kill one of their Thought Pluckers. You know how to, you know when you want to use this thing, but at the same time, it can clear out all these tokens after Wave of Transformation, after Zombie Apocalypse. It works well with the board clears that are there so far. Now, so here we are, 3 count Ancient Chant. This card is getting some mileage besides the usual effects. I'll go into how recycling it or it getting banished, it will just get you extra cards. It'll keep you in gas. Erase, 3 of. This is very much your tempo play. Whenever they go to attack you, if they've spent their gold to put down, let's say, a Blitzer, or, they put down a Raging T-Rex or whatever it is, send it out of the way. Especially if it's a slow champion, a champion that can only be played on their turn, clear out their possible blockers because you can finish, players off in one attack, in a very simple attack. Hopefully I'll be able to show that in gameplay. Juggernaut, 3 count. It's freaking awesome. It's really good in this deck. You'll see all the pump to make this thing a huge problem. It has breakthrough already. It has Blitz. I'd say 50% of the time, if not more, no trouble running this out in turn 1, getting your card back. Knight of Shadow. Now, this one might seem a little controversial. Obviously, you still get the card advantage because you draw a card, making this card cost you no cards in hand. and they have to discard a card. It is a 9/4 unblockable, so pretty good. They keep telling about this arena. Anyway, Misguided Herald. In a deck like this, you want more bodies whenever possible. We do run, they do run Surprise Attack. Obviously, I'm going to run the same, literally list stock. It's very good following up board clears. It's also very good for forcing board clears. You know, you can't, if you play this on your turn, go ahead, get one of your guys with Blitz. You play it on your opponent's turn thanks to Surprise Attack, and they're being forced to clear the board. And when they're forced to clear the board all the time, you are going to come out ahead because you're now putting them on their heels. Thought Plucker 3 count. Obviously, it's a smaller Knight of Shadow, but you gain Ambush in all of this, and it's repeatable. It's both a control card, and in this deck list, it's much more important that it is unblockable and has Ambush. The making them discard, you draw a card, it puts a little pressure on them, but obviously here it's more just redundancy. You have more unblockable bodies. Amnesia. This is actually there to hate out reuse from, Necromancer style decks, to hate out recall, but also at the same time, it has recycle, which with Ancient Chant is very valuable. There aren't many major cards that you want to keep in your discard pile, so the recycle, and that's nice. Drawing 2 if you absolutely need to. It's just there as a catch-all. That's why I think this deck is so good in a free range meta, not in, like the arena events, but this thing is a ton of fun to play. Arcane Research, as well as alluding to earlier with Ancient Chant. If you end up piling up a bunch of cards, I'll fire these off almost every time, I get them. If I had, even if it's only for, I have one card in the discard pile, and I'll just pull them right back. I make their Amnesias, their Heinous Feast, completely useless. And I can still get some cards out of it. I mean, these things, many times I'll have these things dig 3 to 4 cards deep, and if you pull out those Ancient Chants, you'll also get extra draw off that. So it's just another way to find the pieces you need, and we'll show some of the things that help assist. Whether it's a Squire, an Avenging Angel, Surprise Attack because you have some of these other cards. Muse does double duty here. Here you actually like the fact that it is an ambush-free airborne creature. Now, normally the whole point is, I draw extra cards. Well, that's don't get me wrong. Having extra cards is not bad in a deck like this. I can burn through cards very quickly. But also, I have attack with Muse, pumping it up with some of the wild, combat boosters, and put down some serious hurt on someone. So being able to do this at the end of their turn to get one more evasive body, and this deck wants to capitalize on your opponent not knowing your strategy, but also moving very quickly. Fires of Rebellion, obviously there's 2 options. The one is it deals 7 damage to opponent, gets around the gudgeon, and that's rather popular. But also 2, clear out some of their champions and get a card back. So it's virtual, card parity. Many times you'll just be like, okay, well they have, whatever blocker. You name something of moderate size. Even if it's Draka's Enforcer coming in, or this also kills Avenging Angel, Angel of Light, Angel of Death. There's a lot of things you need to clear out of the way, and you do that, but you don't spend a card doing it. That's pretty good. Kong, obviously, it's amazing if you're, going to play it. This does run Surprise Attack, but also just a 13-14, and you'll see we have ways of boosting it and giving it breakthrough with stuff like Rage. It does what Kong does. This deck doesn't make it any more valuable than anything else, but it's a nod to the fact that sometimes you want... notice there's no Medusa. This is probably this is as close as you get to a tribute and killing a champion immediately. Mighty Blow. This is one of the reasons to run the deck. You notice it's a 3 count, gains Unbreakable, plus 10 attack. There are 2 ways to play this card, and I'm not just talking about the draw 2 option. If they have their 1 gold open, and you kind of know their deck type, or you want to force them to make a play, you use this before attack, before they have a chance to play any cards. I've talked about this with the Muse. I've attacked with a 12-2 Unbreakable Muse, and it hit and it killed. Or they have to throw a body in front of it. They have to throw out their Strafing Dragon. They have to throw out their Draka's Enforcer, because you can't just take a hit for 12 and shrug it off. Where we might have blow. Obviously, the other one is you get to your assigned damage prompt. if they've already spent their gold, or you can kind of tell that they're running low on cards, they're running low on options, they didn't try to block any of your guys, you put this right on top. You could also finish off the game there. So you just have to know when the right time is to play this. Surprise attack, you know what it does. It does a lot of awesome stuff. Your main targets here, you have Kong. Misguided Herald is probably the number one target. Number two is Kong. And then, you throw in like Knight of Shadow or something like that. I have done it, and I talked about it in the podcast. Don't be afraid on something, even with Blitz, whether it's a Juggernaut, whether it's an Avenging Angel, to put this in at the end of your opponent's turn. If you feel like you just need one more body, you do that, because then that leaves you your gold open for Mighty Blow on your turn. Go Wild, 3 count, +4/+4. You have so many evasive bodies that you see that we have Rage. Rage gives Breakthrough, whereas Go Wild does not, but Go Wild has Recycle. I have no problem recycling. Like, if I only have 2 cards in my discard pile, I'll burn this very quickly just to get points in. This deck is one of the most aggressive and fun decks. I'll show you, and hopefully I'll be able to get 1 or 2 playthroughs in with it. You're going to have to take my word for it until you get some time in with it. Yes, you're going to keep some hands like, oh, I got them down to 2 or 3, and you just can't finish it. Whereas you look at some of the wild decks that have Fireball and stuff like that. This doesn't have any real closers at 0. All the zeros here, as you can see. So Brave Squire, you have to get through with it. Wither clears a path. Amnesia, it solves some problems, but also might get you some extra cards. This will help you dig deeper for your kill card. This is an evasive body, gives you the ability to draw some cards. The combat boost. There are no... Wither is your only piece of removal at 0. So you need to be a little conservative, but at the same time, you need to be conservative in your plays, but aggressive in your attacks. So with that said, I'm going to pause this and try and get this into combat. Now I got all sorts of stuff going on. All right, so let me just make sure I'm recording. I am. Here we are. We got a real live game. So let's see. Look at this hand. I like the Juggernaut. Brave Squire's not doing much for me. I'll send that away. Fires of Rebellion. I don't know. It's been doing this to me lately. Sorry, that's jumping back in. So I'm going to get rid of the Squire. I might debate on getting rid of the Fires of Rebellion. I like being able to trigger both of... to trigger Juggernaut for the draw. So I'll get rid of Fires of Rebellion. I'll see if I pay for that one, because the opponent's going first. All right, I got Misguided Herald. I am going to most likely use the Ancient Chant as a draw 2 on their turn when they pass priority over to me. This is not a great opener. I'm going to say it. At least I have Misguided Herald to try and put out some business. But most likely the first thing I'm going to play on my turn is going to be the Juggernaut. Come crashing in, see if they can deal with it or not. We'll see. See, they got a similar plan. Ooh, they showed me a Lying in Wait. Would you look at the trickery on that one? Yeah, let's just draw 2 cards. So now I know what I need to do. So Battle Pass, we're taking 10. Right off the bat, boom, they got a strategy themselves. So it's going to come to Kong. I'm going to come down, just smash the guy right then and there. Them showing me the Lying in Wait, I don't know if that was, they only had so many cards or if that was intentional. But I now know I can't just go right into the Juggernaut. The surprise attack is going to be for Misguided Herald on their turn. Put it down, trade, put up a big old defensive wall. Now, obviously, if the Alara comes back in and turns my Kong, here we go, it will turn my Kong into a wolf. It's a pretty good threat, but without breakthrough or anything else, we'll see. I'm going to pass it over, see what they do on their turn, but I'm most likely going to be doing surprise attack into Misguided Herald. Try and get around Master Zoe. Very interesting. I mean, yes, he's indestructible. I get that, but, you're at the pump to kill my guy. We'll see. So with these humans, I'm fully expect them to have that Pegasus, that loyal Pegasus, the one that, whenever it attacks, it gives a human flying. Because this seems like a human deck. Because the Knight is a human, so is Master Zoe. I have nothing against it. I think it's kind of cute, but I think it's in the way the game's going to play out, they're doing a very similar strategy of coming in for 1 billion points. Ours just isn't limited to the human class. So there's another human, showing us the same 2 cards. Showing us the same 2 cards, okay. So they're coming in. Let's go surprise attack. We're going to put Misguided Herald. See what we can find. Yes, we can find a Kong. and that Kong can take out their guy. Let's do that. Let's have some fun. Come crashing in, shoot your guy, and I'm going to block with the Kong. So I can clear out their discard, and I might do that just to get some extra cards in. I'm not suspecting they have any trickery, but it would get me a 2-card draw with the recycle off Amnesia plus the Ancient Champ being banished through the recycle. So let's block, see if they've got any tricks to kill my guy. Because they've already spent their gold, and now would have been the time to throw in the pump. Okay, cute enough. This might be a Divine Judgment moment. So let's try and get some gas, shall we? Let's get some gas. I have no way of recalling any of those cards, so this is mostly just to get a free draw 2 at the end of turn. Not bad, not bad. Obviously, I can't just put down the Avenging Angel going for $1 million. Probably Kong and kill off Master Zoe. I understand my points are lower, but they're much lower in cards, and me putting down Thought Plucker, they're just going to shoot with the Apprentice. Now, I could go Kong and kill their Apprentice, but then I still haven't dealt with Master Zoe. Although, the Apprentice is kind of a pain in the rear, so we'll see. And I could attack with the Kong to force that Banish out of the hand. That might be a good plan. Just force them to spend more cards than they feel comfortable on. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. So, ready? We're going to do this. We're going to get them to spend their gold. So here they go. This is an easy one. I know it's coming. Spend it. Even though they could take the points for it. There it is. That's fine by me. Boom, gone. Boom, gone. Untap. Okay, I took 2 on that. Going to Kong down that one right there. Now, yes, what they can do is attack with Master Zoe, give him indestructible, and then play some sort of destroy all on their turn with their gold. That is absolutely possible. I don't feel they have it, though. Because right now, I've seen only Sage and Good in their deck, and they don't have destroy all effects. They have Banish all, they have Transform effects, they don't have destroy all. So, alright, they're going to attack, bring back the Banisher. Now, what do I want to do? Because I could spend this, I could spend the Fire's Rebellion and probably nuke it. That doesn't seem that bad. I could hit him with Thought Plucker. I don't want to keep taking points because I think we're going to be in a bad race. Let's take out, because they spent their gold. I'm going to spend mine to clear a path. Because Master Zoe can attack. That's not a problem. And then at the end of their turn, I'm going to play Muse. Kind of get some more cards. Yeah, see right there. They knew Master Zoe was much more valuable than to blocking the Kong. Now that they also brought back their Ambusher. Or not their Ambusher, their lying in wait. So you see the prompts here, how they're passing. That means they have a 0-cost event or champion in their hand. So since it banishes, what do I want to do? I think I want to put down, I would love to say put down the Avenging Angel and attack with it and the Muse. That actually might be pretty fun. We're running a little slow. Or I could put down the Juggernaut and attack with Juggernaut and Kong together. Ooh, bunch of decisions on that one. What do I want to do? I know, clock's ticking. I'm not expecting to use it all. Let's actually make it painful for them. Obviously, this is probably a better play at the end of their turn. But getting another card out of their hand, forcing them into a tough position. Then I'll attack with my Muse, actually, because I have a full hand. So they discard the Chant, which is a smart play. Don't get me wrong, absolutely smart play. I don't think they're going to do a lying in wait. Are they going to, spend their gold to kill this? I don't think they're going to spend their gold to banish it. That would be absolutely foolish. Taking the 2 would be the smart thing, and then possibly recalling the Chant. But we'll see. Yeah, see? Take the 2. That's fine. Then I pass the turn. I have a feeling that they're going to recall the Chant. See, what we're waiting on is what are they going to do on the... Oh, they had another chant in hand. Oh, my God. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't amnesia them earlier. Then I've got to discard a card. With Final Task. All right, they're amnesia me. That's fun. I mean, yes, they get more free cards. It gasses them back up. The same reason we used ours. They spent their gold. I can attack in with Kong. It's not going to do anything because they'll just block with, Master Zo. I have to discard. I'm okay with the Juggernaut going to discard because they just amnesia me, so I can pull it back with the Final Task on my turn if need be, and basically keep it into play. See if they want a board wipe. I don't think they really want to because Master Zo's hold me off. But if they want a board wipe, they're going to try and play a okay, then I'll just wither their Shadow Imp. That's fine by me. Guy's a punk. That's fine. Goodbye. I'm not going to let you chip away at me. I'll play that out. Were they baiting me out for removal? Yeah, they probably want me to try and spend my gold. Not going to happen. Very much I'm looking to hit a race on their turn just to send Master Zo back to their hand to try and force them into spending their gold one way or the other. Ooh, that one is lying in wait and a vanishing. That's pretty techy. I'll give them that much. Well, we got all this stuff going on. I could bring back their Shadow Imp I could bring back their Force Mage. I think I just send the guy away. Or maybe a Thought Plucker. Thought Plucker could be pretty good. But he will just bounce it with Vanishing is the issue. And I have to spend a gold to do all this stuff. Ugh, not a great position. Let's go erase. Let's get some cards back in hand. Let's send that guy back. Because he's slow. Ooh, there we go. We got a Squire. Give the Squire indestructible. Force him to use the Vanishing, rather. See if they know to do that. Survey says, do we want to fight zeros with zeros? Is it worth it? It is. There it is. All right, we're having them burn cards. Now, yes, I know this is one of those things, but this is very, we're looking at tempo. I need to punish them and get stuff done. Now, as you can see, I'm sitting there with a bunch of gold in my hand. It's going to be tough. I mean, that's gas and gas. Let's go Avenging Angel. I'll attack with both together. That way they can't use lying in wait. See what tricks they got up their sleeve. I mean, this obviously can go very badly, but if this gets through, I'm going to pump the living daylights out of my Avenging Angel and gain some points back. I mean, if they are in a race, they can just, shut me down. This will go very badly for me. We'll see. See, that's the whole thing. I'm using the information you gave me. Okay, that's fine. I'll still get to deal the 18 tons of righteous points. That's what I want to do. Pass to declare blockers. Like, I can actually, boost that one. Let's shuffle away not the Juggernaut. Let's give it breakthrough. Let's give it some more breakthrough. Now, I mean, if they like hasty retreat me, I'm well up a creek, but gambles are gambles. Survey says nice. Breakthrough for 10. I'm back in business. I still have my moves on their turn. They spent their gold. I spent my gold. We're back in business. Now, obviously, no, it doesn't always play out that way. But you saw they had to spend their gold defensively, and then I'm able to use my free events to push it further. And really, the Avenging Angel does so much work in this. They have to handle this Avenging Angel or they can't attack. And lying in wait obviously says, an attacking, a banished target attacking champion that's attacking alone. So we'll see. Maybe they just draw some cards. There we go. There we go. So we need a solution. What is our solution? I can bring back. I can. So, attacking with both. Nice and tricky. I can bring back my Juggernaut. I can bring back his Ice Drake. Yeah, I think bringing back the Ice Drake is fine. Let's bring back your Ice Drake. Right here. Sure. Actually, you know what? There's nothing to tap down. There's no point to that. See if he has anything. If he's got a Vanishing, he's going to come in and clock me for 19. I'm not expecting any breakthrough tricks. Now, obviously, I can easily be surprised on this. There are still some zeros that can do some work. Block. Yeah, I'll apply whatever damage. Yeah, sure. Computer can assign damage. I'm not killing anybody. But that's fine. Now, with the way they played all that, I actually think Divine Judgment might be really good here. So I'm going to get rid of his problems. Notice I'm kind of on my heels on this one. I'm taking this defensively. Because I could have done Kong and handled one or the other, but here I'm getting both. Now, they only have 3 cards in hand. If they have an ambush champion, okay, cool. I have a feeling they're going to draw some cards. They're going to draw some cards, trying to get themselves back on footing. See, there we go. Siren Song, drawing 2 cards. They're going to be digging for some threats, but we both have spent their gold. It's going to their turn, so I've spent my gold very well. We're still on an open board. They're going to do something. I'm going to respond with Thought Plucker, very likely, just to put down a body. All right, do you want to try the check game? Let's play the check game. What do you got? You got a Blitzer? You want to throw down a Velden or something? Maybe they're just going to draw some cards. So yes, they did a check pass, but at the same time, I want them to make some play. They can let it go to waste. I mean, they threw out a Siren Song. That's okay. They drew cards. They reset the board. That's kind of acceptable to me. I'm going to go back to a Misguided Herald. Ooh, Knight of Shadow is good too. I mean, I can just pummel them. But two threats are better than none. Let's see what we got. I whiffed. Oh my god, that felt so bad. And I got 8 cards. I'm gonna discard a chant, obviously, but that did not feel good. Come on, deck. You got enough bodies in this. I'm sure he's laughing. I'd be laughing too. Like, you just wasted. You have a 3/2 airborne. That's all you got. No big deal. Yep, drawing more cards again, getting right back into it. Yep. Seems okay. That stunk. That was before I could pitch my Ancient Chant, you jerk. I'm gonna pitch my Ancient Chant. Yeah, they got a full-size grip. I mean, technically, I have the aggressive stance. I have a better life total, and I have the only body on board, but I'm pretty sure their bodies trump my little, 3/2 airborne over here. Oh, that felt so bad. Yeah, but anyway, if they still have to spend their gold, I'll probably send it back to their hand with a race. We'll get back into this little war of who's attacking with what, because they're not going to want to waste their lying in wait on my Misguided Herald. Oh, look at you being tricky. All right, here we go. It has Blitz, everybody. There we go. I'm like, and I want it back in their hand. I kind of do. Kind of want new cards. Thought Plucker, yeah, Thought Plucker's not going to do much here. Let's send that thing back to their hand. I was hoping to draw a Wither off that. Kill that Shadow Imp. That Shadow Imp's going to ting me for 2. Sit and play. Maybe I'll draw a board clear. That would be kind of fun. Well played. But also, I mean, like, they were drawing so many cards. We were sitting on a reset board. I wasn't doing anything. But I mean, like, my Knights of Shadow, my Thought Plucker, they're not doing as much here. Obviously, I can't just throw down an Avenging Angel and call it a day. Final Task. Do you have anything worthwhile? Do I have anything worthwhile? Final Task, bringing out that guy would be all right. Of course, if I whiff again, I'm not going to be feeling real good. But they probably have some bounce and some business. None of this is pleasant right now. Like, this is just a pain in the rear. I almost feel like a Kong might be worthwhile because I think I can survive most of their attacks, but they can also clear me out. We're going to gamble. Get out of Misguided Herald. We're going to gamble on that. And we got a Kong. Nice. But we also have a Juggernaut. I think I want to start clearing out. Do I want to kill out their Shadow Imp? That'd be kind of nice. Let's kill out the big flyer, just because evasion's kind of a pain in the rear. Attack, because he's going to go away either way, so might as well get an attack in. If they erase my Kong, I'm definitely not going to be feeling real good on that, because I'm going to catch like 4 in the response. Basically, for what this deck wants to do, this game is going on way too long, but they've done a very good job of gumming up the board. They had some problemsome bodies that took Rescue Griffin. Okay, sure thing. Because I'm not sitting on a lot of tricks. If you look at my hand, I got like Resurrection, which isn't going to do anything. Now, if they manage to actually kill my Kong, which I don't feel like they have the opportunity, Resurrection is mostly a draw 2 in this circumstance. So I'll throw out my Ancient Chant. That's going to be game. That's going to be game. Well played. Because they're going to clip me pretty low. Alright, let's pitch this Ancient Chant, which is going to do literally nothing. I mean, the only thing I can draw off would be like a Muse or something like that to block the Airborne Assault. Because they've got probably 8 points of damage coming from the Apprentices, then another 9 coming in the air, plus whatever it is they're playing. I mean, plus a Shadow Imp. So I mean, we're getting cooked. We're getting cooked real good. That really did not feel good, guys. Sure, let's try and draw a random Muse. No. They're going to pitch a nothing. Because they don't have to. They can literally just hit me for the 6. I mean, Shadow Imp's going to come in. I'm going to let them have that just so you can see this play out. But they're going to definitely clock me something. Ugh. It was more just that we had an empty board. So I take this. Now, they're going to play any blue single spell. They could, hit the draw 2 off Lying in Wait, and then just ping me to death with the Apprentices. Or Shadow Imp. Go ahead, Shadow Imp, just because you can. It'd be great, just hit the thing with a Wither. But yes, there we go. Yeah, that didn't feel good. Let's see if we can get another game real quick. Pause. Checking that we're recording. All right, so here's another round against the same person. Boy, do I get lucky. So, assuming same deck, this goes away. It doesn't mean anything. I don't need to see this one early. That seems fine, getting a Muse on their turn. Boom. So I draw even worse. That's fantastic. Ugh. That'll be probably Muse and pitch the Final Task for 2 cards. I mean, at least I have a Zombie Apocalypse. I can buy myself a turn out of this, but ugh. Oh, they got the Misguided Herald. There we go. Oh, they have an Alara and Angel again. Oh, this is a good start for them. I am in some trouble. Literally any of those is going to cause me some problems. I might have to actually boom their stuff right now. They're really going to make me do all this stuff. Actually, you know what? I can kill that guy. Kill that angel right now. Get a card back, which I did. Flop down a Muse, and I can be right back in this. I thought for sure they were going to probably take the Enforcer or Alara. Enforcer would have been pain. I'm basically going to respond in kind. I'm probably going to play my own Misguide and just be like, hey, look at stuff. That's pretty good. I'm not going to attack him with that. That would seem kind of pointlessy. Let's throw down the Misguide, see what we get lucky. So we get another Misguide. Let's hope this one doesn't whiff. Survey says, Kong Avenging Angel. Pretty good. I like the Avenging Angel here. It's attacking with the Muse. No. I'm going to attack it with them together. How's that? That way, if there is a lying in wait, I'm playing around it. Well, I'm trying to play around it. Let's rephrase that. Because a Rescue Griffin's still going to eat my Muse or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I knew that's coming. That's not a big whoopee. But I've got them shut down. I'm getting 6 points back. Provided, of course, no tricks come down. But, you know, there still can be tricks. Nope, no tricks. That's fine. Past the opponent. Because I don't need to clear out their guys just yet. I would at least get one card out of that Amnesia. But now that I know that they're an army of the Apocalypse deck, they have their own Muse. Okay. So we're all going to be drawing ridiculous amounts of cards. Fair enough. But that little life bump feels good. So another Misguide. Ice Drake's pretty good. I would think they would take Ice Drake. Actually, Shadow Imp, maybe. Although Force Mage, you know, shooting some stuff ain't bad. These are all decent options. The only one I would not take is probably Master Zoe, but they're probably gonna let's watch them take Master Zoe. Thinking. I mean, obviously, I still have my gold, so I still have plays. There we go. They shoot my guy. I could final task my own. You know, bringing back the Misguide would not be the worst. I can't keep Corpse Monger. That's just dirty. Yep, that's dirty. I'll give you credit where credit's due. But they have already spent their gold, so I'll pop down another Muse. And we'll all have ridiculous fun together. You gotta handle that pinger. We'll see. I mean, blowing up the board would not be the worst thing ever. That was actually okay by me. They did all that for okay, I'll play ball. That's fine. Seemed like a lot of cards for not a lot of effect. I think I actually want to bring back my Herald. What do I get? I get a Knight. That's acceptable. It's not great. It's acceptable. So I get some cards. But since they have to discard a card, here's what's important about that. even if they have an Ice Drake in hand, I'm taking away their opportunity for loyalty. I throw down the Juggernaut, I get my stuff, and get my card. I attack in with both. Okay, they can block. They could block. So let's put down this, get some more cards, hopefully some pump. Maybe going for a pretty big swing. So they have a 0. Oh no, we were just waiting to resolve that. They might have a 0. We'll see. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's really nice. Let's try and find some cards. Although they do have that. I'll do their job for them. That's fine. I'll save them the amnesia. I like the Mighty Blow. I also like having another. Actually, I like having a surprise attack for later. Keep them preoccupied. So, let's put down some business and give them a little bit of a scare. Let's put this one down. Show you 2 cards. What are you going to show me, deck? Not the worst. Let's go attacking in with my team. Now, yes, I'm actually shaving off some damage by not letting the Knight in there, but I really, really don't feel like giving them the opportunity to use that lying in wait to send away my Knight in Shadow. That guy is going to do some lifting. Now, if they choose to block, okay. If they choose to not block, also okay. We'll see where this goes. I think I need to clear out their discard pile. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, I probably want to get all those guys out of there. Let's see what you got. Okay, good. Is he going to burn a lying in wait? Please tell me you're going to do that. That would be fantastic. Yes! Yes! Oh my God, yes, they are. Oh, they used as a draw too. I was so hopeful for a second. I'm like, oh, did they really do it? So you're going to try and be tricky, huh? Do I want to keep my... Well, he can't kill my Knight. He can kill my Muse. That's fine. Let's just assign damage. Ooh, but if he does it that way, he can kill my Knight. Yeah. You're not going to kill my Knight. But I am going to clear out a bunch of your stuff. There we go. That's fine. That just filled it for my Amnesia. My Amnesia will actually draw my card. So, let's go Amnesia. I want to get your stuff out of there. I'll get a card out of this. Now, I'm definitely going to say this is not the most optimal, but I am not giving him the resource for the Corpse Monger. What I am looking for is a rage. Do you want to show me a rage? Probably not, deck. I mean, it is gas, but I actually want the 0 more than anything else. I want to make sure I keep them off. Go ahead. I'm just going to kill one guy. That's nothing. All right. Let's see what you got going on. I got a full grip. They could have used that freaking lying. I mean, well, they did the smarter play. They drew 2 cards with the lying in wait because going down to 0 cards is never a good plan. So now they're going to play something. They're going to shoot them, blah, 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 blah. Corpse Monger's going to eat them. There you go. Okay, that was their turn. Let's go blah, blah. That's fine. That's perfectly fine by me. Do I want to surprise attack and get some stuff down? I kind of do. Mighty Blow. I do have Breakthrough. But they can also just banish the freaking thing. I'd rather they have 2 zombies. I really honestly would. Because that little pinger is a pain in the rear for me. So this is saying they have at least a 0, whether it's an event or a champion, because that otherwise we wouldn't get hung up waiting for them to, do you want to make a play? Might be amnesia. Ooh, Wither, look at that technology. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go Juggernaut. I'll show him 2 cards. Going to attack in. I'm not going to use Rage, actually. I have Wither. The way Breakthrough works, even if he does multi-blocks, if he does a full 6, I can use Wither, clear them all out. But also, my guy's not going to die. So, if they want to handle it with a lying in wait, I'm actually okay with that. I'm perfectly accepting of that. Right now, I'm more concerned about keeping that Wither up to handle Force Mage Apprentices. Amnesia, fair enough. 1, 2, okay, you're digging. I assume they're looking for a lying in wait. Or maybe they even run banishment, I don't know. Pass to declare blockers. Pass to assign damage, okay. It's fine by me. I have 7 cards. I have no need to burn any of my zeros. Let's keep moving. I mean, they're staying in cards, and that's not the worst play. I'm not going to take that from them. Their resets, they kind of would save them if they were being attacked at by a bunch of tokens or something like that, but it's not going to do anything with where I'm at. So maybe they just come in, they try and smash around. We'll see. I have no need for tricks. You can have your 6 or so points. I got them back with the Avenging Angel. I'm just clicking Battle Pass because you'll see it's actually taking about 5 seconds or so per one of their attackers, or longer. So it's taking me 2 seconds to answer them for about 5 or so seconds, and sometimes seconds will matter in this type of thing. I already decided, unless they're playing something, like Justice Prevails or something, I really didn't care. So what are you doing with your 1 gold? There we go. Thank you. We're going to send that back your way. You can have that back. I'll take my 2 cards. Thank you very much. And you now have to discard 1 or play one of your zeros. There's your 0. Oh no! It's fine. As opposed to burning a card, that's not the worst, but it's also not a great. So, I mean, do I really want to clear out their discard? I really don't. Drawing. Ugh. Mighty Blow. This is the wrong time for you. I guess try. If at first you don't succeed, Juggernaut again. Let's go with that. Make sure I show him not the same 2 cards. Unfortunately, I would love to show him the same 2 cards. Hitting Battle Pass, so unless they do something crazy, I mean, they can bounce it, they can do whatever. Okay, fine, I don't care. Anything? Because it's saying I'm going to have to discard 2 cards. Since I can't stagger them, I'm going to be discarding the Ancient Chant, definitely, and probably a Mighty Blow, just because you generally don't need to. Okay, put down the Ice Drake, that's fine. Go to declare blockers. Okay. Sign my damage. Alrighty. Well, that was fun, everybody. I could clear out those tokens. I think I might have to. Not what I want to be doing. Do I have 2 cards? I don't even have 2 cards there. Yeah, let's discard. Let's go right to discard. So Mighty Blow and Chant, you go away. 3 cards? I do need a third. Final task, well, I can get back to Juggernaut. Rage is okay. Mighty Blow, I don't know if I'm going to be set up for that Mighty Blow. Although I could with a surprise attack. Blah. I want to keep the amnesia. I actually use the freaking amnesia. Let's get rid of the final task. Because depending how things go, surprise attack the Avenging Angel in, and I could attack with a Mighty Blow stapled on top. We'll see. So let's set the amnesia off. Actually, should I just wither this group? Let's just wither this team now. Handle them now. They straight come in for 6. I could bring in the Avenging. I need to eat this because 6 points isn't going to kill me. It doesn't feel good. But if I do the Avenging Angel and try and do Rage and all this stuff, they can still have their one goal to respond and hurt me. So if they try to check pass, I actually will cast Amnesia, just to get a card out of them because I don't want to spend. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Because I can do Thought Plucker, still come in, block them. Do Surprise Attack. Still going to do Avenging Angel, which is actually bad timing on my part. No, I'm not going to block with it. Let's do Amnesia. Out of order. That was not what I wanted to do. Make sure we're getting rid of the Ancient Chant because I want an extra card. Not what I wanted to do. Blah! 10's not going to kill me. If they have any... If they have Vanishing, I'm not going to feel great, but I still can just replay her because she has Blitz. So I can attack with both. See where this gets us. I'm going to attack with both because I have Go Wild and I have Rage. So let's see what their tricks get them up to. A reset here would not be bad on their part just to save, the F-ton. Ooh, tricky you. -5 each. But, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. +10. We're going to do the +10 right here. Actually, it overcomes the same amount. Might as well get Righteousness out of it. Go Wild. Target here. Boom, boom. 2 cards, go away. Draw me some more beats. That's not more beats. Just, actually, you know what? Let's not even spread the love around. They can hasty retreat me. Let's see if they got it. Show me the hasty retreat. If not, this is gonna hurt. Survey says. Are they taking 13? Rescue Griffin. What are you doing here, Rescue Griffin? I'll give him credit. I didn't wait to assign damage. So, timing bubble, I messed up. So you saw it here first. Timing bubble. Make sure you go to assign damage first. As opposed to tossing all your stuff out to be family friendly. That was stupid on my part. That was dumb on my part. I'm going to use my freaking Thought Plucker. Well, but they also still have to, on their turn, handle my Avenging Angel, and I gain a chunk of life back. So, I'm riding semi-comfortable. So, they can use a Vanishing on their turn to bounce my Angel back. Otherwise, they're probably going to spend a gold. So, that's not the worst. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay, so you're going to run your tricks. Kill off my Juggernaut. Okay, 1. Play your bounce spell. Send my Angel back. We're going to do our little song and dance. Guess I'm using Divine Judgment on this one. Citadel Raven. Does he have a vanishing? Oh, he doesn't. Ha ha! Small victory for me. Yep, we have no bananas. Let's draw two. I was debating, obviously. See what we got. Because for this level, the Divine Judgment to clear out that many guys, not the worst. Show me what you got. Because probably it's going to be Divine Judgment on my work. Gonna block with the Raven. Show me potato salad. Helion. Okay. I'll give you that. You took it out of combat, so I don't gain the life. But you have a very large board presence, and you have a Velden. So, I think what I want to do is get this mess cleared up. That's what I want to do. You'll do Velden on your turn. You know, hit me for a few. I'm going to throw down a Thought Plucker. Block with said Thought Plucker. Ah, you are a monkey, but at least I get a card out of it. Ooh, Kong, look at that. We have answers. I can block. Ooh, I am going to take the check pass. I absolutely am taking that check pass. Because it doesn't allow him to get value on the Velden. Let's get him to discard one. I'll draw one. Then I'll be discarding the Ancient Chant. Discard the Velden. Very, very interesting. Does he have another? Or is he just going to bring back the whole team? Because that's an option too. Oh, that was just lucking it. Come on, guys. Come on. Anyway. Goodbye, Chant. Is playing my top card for me, probably. I like Fairy Trickster a lot. I just never find a place for it because I'm like, I need better answers, whereas that thing is such a variable thing. I mean, it does have Blitz, so at least can attack. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. That's just outright mean. Let's get some cards out of this business. I'll take the two. Probably at the Kong, Hazalara. Ugh. Those are not things I want to do. There goes another Velden. Battle Pass. All right. Does he have an answer for my Thought Plucker? We'll see. No. So we're going to attack with the Thought Plucker, because I would love to get both cards out of their hand. If I can get both cards out of their hand with a Knight of Shadow or something like that, that'd be some fun. Ooh, if we can go to assign damage, I might even be able to kill. Let's see. See what you got tricky wise, huh? Are we gonna get to assign damage? I'll lead with the Go Wild to at least... There it is. All right, gets me something. Let's Kong. Take out their guy there. See if we can trap him. Do you want to try and block with your almighty pixie, or do you want to do wolf on wolf violence? He's saying no blockers? Because I'll put down some damage. There it is. All right, let's go. There, I'm now indestructible. Let's give him rage. Do I use the Go Wild? Yeah, why not? Get another card out of my hand. Alright. Draw a new one. Is this deck just loaded with single gold cards? Because, well, then again, I did just spend like 3 zeros, so I can't really complain too much about that. Only got one card in hand. Is it an answer? Is the question involved here? Haha! Although he can play Helion, but I can't trigger Helion. We're already past declare blockers, though. So this is definitely going through for 10. Which puts them in a very precarious position. And I have that erase. So they are going to draw 2 off that Muse. So that doesn't make me feel good, but, you know. You do what you got to do. Let's get the Juggernaut. Let's get this Thought Plucker out of here. Oh, I can only discard 1? Yeah, I'll discard 1 Thought Plucker. Can only spend gold once. So let's see what we got going on. It's a good grinder, I'll give him that much. Let's see if his Helion wants to clear up my miners, bounce my Kong, and then come in for a couple, or if he's going to be worried. Ooh, a check pass. A check pass, you say. I'm going to put down a Thought Plucker. Yes, I know you're going to shoot it. That's fine. I want a card out of your hand. I want you with less options, no loyalty. Come on, let's cut down what you got. Pick something. Now, of course, now they can Army the Apocalypse, you know, absolutely, and, you know, feel good about it if they've got that. So you can see I'm gambling. Yep, all right, killing the 2 small ones, that's fine. Are you going to make your play, or are you holding 2 defensive cards? But keeping them off loyalty is, ooh, there we go. See, drawing cards, but they spent their gold, so I'm okay with that. I'll take it. That's fine by me. Oh, I don't even know why. I truly don't even know why I'm complaining. I'm sitting here with the Fire's Rebellion. I would like to learn how to read cards for 100, Alex. Yeah, as much as I would love to get cheeky and everything else, I am giving them 0, I repeat, 0 chance. So there's the redemption shot. I kind of made up for it. Hopefully this was enlightening. Clearly I'm still a bad player, but this was fun.